Hello, how are you? How's it going, everyone? Thanks for joining. I am in the hospital. I'm in a hospital right now. I'm in a hospital room. So, yeah, I've been hanging out behind enemy lines, as I say, hanging out at this hospital, advocating. So, yeah, I figured I would go live and talk to you all and see what's going on. Okay, while I have some downtime and things are going kind of smoothly right now. Okay, I'll be looking over here every now and then. Everything is good though, right at the moment. I'll have to tell you about some things. Hey, let's see who's here. 420 Wild Dragon, you're here? Well, hello and welcome. Welcome, Dana. Hey, Dana, how's it going? Nice of you to join. So, listen, I know it's a little bit of a setup, but the hospital's Wi-Fi is pretty good, right? Let me know. But if anything is out of whack, you know I've been dealing with StreamYard again, although I'm going to get some help to learn OBS. I'm really excited about that, okay? So I'll keep you posted. Eric is going to teach me. Hey, Alan. Well, hello, Alan. Welcome. Juan is here. Hey, Juan. Were you on Twitter Spaces today? Anybody? Were you on Twitter Spaces? Let me know. You can't believe. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Hello. And Golden Amethyst. Hey, welcome to the chatmosphere. Christine, you're here. Hey there. Biz Wolfer's here. Hello. What up? Let me know. I hope the connection is good. Hey, Sean. How you doing, Sean? These chairs are not comfortable to sleep in, by the way. But if you have to do it, you have to do it, right? Who knows about sleeping in chairs in hospital rooms? Let me know. Hey, Starseed Michelle. Hello, Colorado. Checking in. Yes. So, Jules, you're here. Hello, Jules. And Christine. Darkitect is here. I hadn't seen you in a while. What's up, Darkitect? Excuse me while I am hanging out behind enemy lines here at the hospital. You know, I've been advocating. Sometimes your advocacy brings you, I had a little situation that now they are hospitalized, okay? And been hanging out around these parts, okay? What's up, Desi? Hey, Desi De La Feu. How you doing? I thought I'd come and hang out with you. I'm just sitting here going stark raving mad. No, I've already been there, right? According to some of you all. Phyllis, hello, welcome. Yeah, so I figured maybe I'd do a little quick live stream and check in, talk about some things. Hey, Bronx Patriot, Bronx Boogie Down is here. How you doing, Mish? Hey, Mish. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about something. Okay. If you were on Twitter Spaces, let me know. Let us know if you check in on the Twitter Spaces. I catch a few of them, and they've been interesting. Hey, Camilla, welcome. It's freezing Texas. Oh my, Desi, I hear it's quite a ice box out there in these other parts. Not here in the deep south. It's been chilly. I have on my boucle, what my mother calls boucle. She's that kind of person, calls things boucle. At a hospital, so you know what it's like sleeping in the chairs. Yeah, you can't quite get comfortable, but you do your best, right? Hey, Michelle, my belle, welcome. It's been a while. Was it something I said? You know that's what I said. Was it something I said, Michelle? You got to come and see me more often. You know I love you, sis. No twatters for you. I get it. I know. No twatters for a lot of us. I only went back to Twatter because of research purposes, okay? Now I've gotten myself into thing now. So I'm listening to Twitter Spaces. Guess what you all? Oh my God, let me show you this fast. This is so funny. Hold it, hold it. Let me go to my slides. I have to show you a slide earlier than I was going to show you. So if you know about Twitter Spaces, let me get a better view for you. It was about 51,000 people listening in. Just a little while. I think it's still going on, actually. It was more of a financial conversation regarding Tesla and the health of the company, its stocks and things like that. So it was interesting, but guess who was listening in with me? And I was like, this Twitter Spaces thing is an interesting, I called it experiment. So I had Nancy Pelosi listening in while I'm listening in. And then also Soldier Boy. You know about Soldier Boy? So you got Soldier Boy, Nancy Pelosi. You have, what was the other guy? Cardone. The guy Cardone. All kinds of people listening in at one time. And I just find it interesting that it's not as much of an echo chamber, which I like that. How about you? Echo chambers are not fun. I want to hear from opposite, you know what I'm saying, opinions. As long as everybody can just have a conversation, okay? Without the ad hominems, without the storming out of the rooms. Let's see. Hey, let's see. Terrence is here. Hey, Terrence, welcome. Hello there. Thank you for coming by. Christine, you agree? You love it? You love the diversity of opinion and just hearing people in real time. And I know that, like, people, they like to be in the company of, like-minded people. And I like that about us here in the Chatmosphere, how we meet, this space that we have here. I like that we are of like mind, but we don't always agree. I see some of you, you're welcome to disagree. I mean, I'm really open to that. I have no problem with that. It's just when it gets to be like just all ad hominem, it's not even about the issue. So I don't mind just having a little banter, sparring with you verbally. I grew up like that, okay? I grew up with like parents that are scientists, step parents that are like, corporate people. And I think they tried to sharpen me by just debating me all the time. Were you like that? Did you grow up with parents that debated you on every point? Like some of them really like I felt like I was in court all the time. I had to state my case. So you like it too? You do, Michelle, you like it? Yeah. And Sol Yeshua, hi, welcome. I am behind enemy lines, as I said. I am here at the hospital. My advocacy has, sometimes you can't choose these things, so we had to come here, and I'm dealing with the people that are here. Nice people so far, but I had a doctor today that came in. A doctor, you got to love this. Let me tell you about this before I talk about the subject at hand. Okay, so check this out, y'all. Tell me what you think. All right, here I am. It's a little cold in here. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, tell me, because it's, bumps and machines and everything. Let me know what the sound quality is like and everything. I'm not sure. Just give me a little sign while I get a little sip. You'll see me looking over here every now and then. Okay. I'm checking in, okay? Checking in with my friend. Sounds great, Dana. Thank you. Christine said, plus you're a Libra. There you are. Bingo. I actually love debates, so you know me, Christine. I can't hide that from you, right? Libras love to debate, okay? We love good intellectual, like sparring. We like to know that you know what you know, and we like to know how you know it. How did you come to your conclusions? right? We're fascinated. And if you can really defend your position, you're a rock star with me. I don't even have to agree with you, but if you can defend it, I'm just you are a good debater. So yeah, you don't come across. Wait a minute, let me get one more sip. I'm gonna tell you about this doctor that came in here today. Okay, so this doctor physician had come in, and everything just got off to a good start. Okay, thank you, Desi. The sound is good. Okay, yeah. So doctor is he looks like a nice young professional doctor guy. So he's got, he's happy, seems like he's on a good vibe. So I heard him, talking about Canada because he was asking, oh, where are you? The person thought they were in Canada. Okay, this happens when you're in the hospital sometimes, you get disoriented. So they thought they were in Canada, and the doctor was so excited, like, oh, Canada, that's where I'm from. And he's like, that's the best nation in the whole wide world. He just starts going off on a like, Canada, just, and I was like, oh, I have the spoon one. I brought the spoon. Yeah, don't think I didn't. It's here. Let me show you, because you will not believe it, but the spoon is here because I thought I would need it. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, we'll travel. It is mobile. So it put some spoons in the chatmosphere. I love when you do it. Okay, so check this out. So he's talking about how Canada is the best nation in the world. No shade to our Canadians, okay? I know 420 Wild Dragon, okay? I'm thinking in my mind, if it's so damn great, why aren't you there? That's just how I am, okay? If, he was just too into Canada. Like, I get it. Canada is cool, but you're here, dude. Like, cool it. Cool your jets, okay? So anyway, I didn't say anything. I was like, oh, okay, you're from Canada. What part? He's like, Ontario, Toronto. I was like, oh, I like it there. And nice place, right? It's clean and everything, right? So then he proceeds to assume things, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Assuming things. So he wants to chit chat, and then he starts in with his stuff. And he said something, I don't know, with something that just started my mouth. And the 1994 crime bill came. I don't know why, because he talked about something. And then I was like, yeah, the music industry, yeah, it's a shame how the lyrics are, they engender criminality, and then the private prison system. And then he was like, oh, but he did ask for it. I don't do this. I don't just go around having these conversations. I don't. But he was the one that assumed a lot of things. And then I hit him with, like I said, the 1994 crime bill. And I said, I know people that were personally affected by this 1994 crime bill. I did not mention Jojo Magoo. I didn't even say his name. I said the 1994 crime bill. And he turned a shade of red. He was starting in, he turned one shade of red. He said, well, Joe Biden apologized about that. And I said, that's not enough. You can't just apologize for the 1994 crime bill. And then he said, well, he's putting things in place. He let the people out of jail that had, were in there for weed. I was like, again, that's great, but I saw people's lives literally be ruined, and it affects the other generations. Like, apologies are nice, but not for this kind of thing. That's when he went triggered. He was so triggered. Mind you, I'm sitting over here. He's over there. The patient is in the middle, and he's acting like the patient isn't even there. So he starts going off. He's triggered, fully triggered. He's turning shades and shades of red. And I said, after I said that, he was just so done with me. And he said something about, oh, I see you research, huh? Oh, you research. I said, yeah. He thought I was a PhD because I don't know, I was talking about everything. He just opened the lid. And I hit him with George Washington. I hit him with, you know me, I hit him with a few things at one time. And I said the history isn't correct. I started talking about the 1800s. He was mind blown, okay? Because I hit him with a couple of questions. Because you know, when you're dealing with people like this, just ask them a few questions. So I'm asking him some questions. I'm talking about my own personal family because he's going to tell me that I was, you know, a slave, came here on slave ships and all kinds of stuff. So I had to remind him of people in the Washington family that you have to try to really prove to me were some slaves in the 1800s, okay? George Washington Carver, have you heard of him? I mentioned George Washington Carver. I was like, this is a Renaissance man of all Renaissance. Hey, listen, I got uncles in my family, inventors, okay? Listen, bro, come at me. You don't know me. Don't assume nothing. But he assumed everything. So I was like, I had to take him there. I had to take him there. And he assumed again I was a PhD because when he said, oh, you like to research. Oh, you research, huh? And I said, yeah, I research. I do a lot of research. Oh, well, then he jumped to, what was it? He jumped to, oh, yeah, back in 2020, a lot of people who like to research, they wanted to question me about what I was doing. And he started getting angry again. I'm sitting here, he's over there, and the patient is in the middle of us. And he is arguing over the patient. And I'm like, wow. He was so triggered. And he said, I said, well, you know, then I brought up the VAERS report, you know, because I don't have one of these on, and somebody tried to ask me in the hallway. I don't play that. So I just walked right by her. I don't play the mask. You're not going to do the mask stuff with me. Okay. So I'm mask free. Doctor had a nice cloth mask, cute. Maybe his wife made it. It looked like it was really sewn well, very well tailored. You know me, I like details, right? So I'm looking at the way the mask that he was wearing. It had a nice, maybe, it looked like maybe a beach, kind of a beachy vibe to it, kind of natural fibers, but it was sewn really well. Like he has a wife maybe that makes them. I don't know. It looked homemade, but real cute though, extremely cute. So I was checking it out. I check out people's masks. The maskies, the mascarians, I check them out. I'm impressed by some of the masks. I've had to stop people and even take pictures of their masks. I have. I don't know if I told you that. I have. I asked a woman, I would show you the picture, but I don't want to do that to her. But she had a thing, it looked like a robot. It was after church. You know, she was one of those church women, and she had her church finery on, and my girl had a thing. It went like a mirror, and it was the color of her outfit. She had like a royal blue kind of getup, and that thing had a royal blue hue to it. Baby, I had to stop sis in the Publix, okay? When I saw her walk by, I said, wait a minute, I gotta get a picture of this. And she loved it. Not only did she have the robot, it looked like a helmet, like a robot helmet. She had a mask on underneath it, like a fabulous, like it was all matching. I stopped her. Yes, I did. I said, can I get a picture of you? And she hit an angle. She was older, but she knew how to hit her angles. You know what? I'm not that mean. I would never show the picture. It's just for my own enjoyment. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of person. So I will never show you this picture, okay? Unless you come and visit me. But anyway, back to okay, the doctor. Okay, so he's getting heated and hot, and then he gets, oh, I see now. And oh wait, oh, this is what I said. I said, oh, wait a minute. When he said, and people were in 2020, they were doing research and they were questioning me and something. He was just mumbling. I don't know. He went back. He was triggered, okay, traumatized and triggered. And I'm observing him like, bro. And he then he said something about, and then I said, because I knew what he was trying to kind of get to, and I said, oh, are you like going by the VAERS reports? Like, are you trying to tell me that everything is cool with young people dropping like flies? I'll just talk a little coded here. I said, are you trying to tell me everything's cool? And that's when he went, oh, I see what's going on here. I see. And then he stormed out of the room. Stormed like a hissy fit tantrum. And on his way out, I told him, I was like who was that? Jack. I told him, you can't handle the truth. And he turned around. He was in the hallway by this time. I said, you can't handle the truth. And he said, oh, I can't. He got out of here so fast, Joe. He got out of here so fast. And, I thought about it for a minute. And I said, wait a minute now. I said, what's his name? I got his name. Look, because, I have a nice pencil today. I have a nice mechanical pencil. That probably really makes them a little bit. Yeah, I got my stuff. So I take copious notes. My friend here tells me that I make them nervous. He has asked me, please don't take notes this appointment because you're making everybody scared. So, yes, can you imagine? So yeah, he stormed out of here like a bat out of hell. And I was thinking, that's not appropriate, is it? And I just, I wasn't upset, but it took me a while to get upset. And I said, how dare you? How dare you walk out of here like that in a hissy huff? I said, you know what? I'm going to write him a letter. Can you imagine the letter that he's about to get? So I asked the nurse, what is that doctor's email? And she said, what? I said, his email. I don't know, his LinkedIn, his email. And she was like, I don't know. So she did I don't know. I said, go find out for me, okay? So she came back and she said, we don't give emails. We don't know. So who does he answer to? She didn't know. But he's a hospitalist. Yeah. So I know from being in the hospitals that hospitalists answer to someone. So if she doesn't know, I know how to get the info. And that doctor is about to get a letter. I may just handwrite it. It's going to be a doozy. I think he'll be going back to Canada. Oh, Canada. You're about to get one back. Yeah, you're about to get one back. He'll be coming back to you, Canada. 1 minute. It's girl code. Girl code. Hello, sissy. How are you? Sissy, I'm on a live stream in the hospital. No, listen, I'm just going live because I was like sitting here and I was like, why not go live? Yes.
Who you talking about? True?
Yeah, just talking to a few people. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You're gonna hop on. Girl Code's gonna hop. Okay, all right. Love you, sis. Bye. So that's Girl Code. She's gonna hop on. Juan, well, thank you, Juan. You were so kind. Thank you for the super chat. Jen, I'm volunteering as your bodyguard. You need Thank you. Please, please. Any bodyguards, I take all security details. You know, I always pleading for more detail. You know, the father, he's like, Michael, get on it. You know that one. Michael. I keep Michael and his guys really busy, okay? Really busy. Hey there, Mitzi. Hello. Don't you love that? Absolutely, Juan. I love it. I love you, brother. I've had quite a detail. I've had people even ask me. When I went to
Hello, how y'all doing?
doing well, doing well.
Okay, my name is Pamela. Your nurse tonight.
You look familiar.
How are you? I saw you in the hallway. That's where I made look. That was the other day.
Mhm.
You doing okay?
Sissy,
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah.
So
Put that meat back on it.
when I
Did you eat something? What'd you
when
eat?
I went to Cumberland Island, okay. Did I tell you guys that back
How
in
you doing?
2020?
Nice to meet you, sir.
I'm in Cumberland Island,
Y'all
and
look at it? How you feeling?
I was by myself.
So
Not a lot of people traveling.
Remember, this is your heart monitor.
And
We got
when I was on the ferry, and one of the guys, he told me, he was like, "You're not afraid to walk around the island by yourself?" And I said, "Should I be?" And he said, "Oh, I was just thinking, like, you're by yourself? You're gonna be exploring by yourself?" And I said, "Yeah."
all kinds of things.
And he said, "Oh, you're not scared?" I said, "No." I said, "Anybody who'd approach me, they should be scared. They should be scared. Oh, trust me." And it kind of made him shudder a little. But I'm totally serious. And I walked around Cumberland Island by myself. I rode the little beach cruiser bikes, and I saw a snake. I told from afar. I told him, "Get out of here," and he did. So yeah, when you know how you roll, you know how you roll. Try to warn people. You try to warn them. But yeah, oh, you like writing letters? The letters. Yeah, my mother, I told you, she says I have a poison pen. So
Some weird places.
maybe I do. But whenever anybody needed a letter, you come to me. I'll get it done for you. Yes, Jen. Sean, you're so funny. Mitzi, please share the letter. Okay, I will. I'll share it. I share my letters. I shared the one that I wrote to the Capri Sun. Remember?
I see it now.
Did you all see my letter to Capri Sun? I shared that with you all. I said you're welcome to copy it. Even this one, if you want it as a template, you're welcome to. Oh my gosh, hey sis. Hello, welcome. Sabe. Welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, so what are you gonna do? You try to warn people, but they don't always listen. They don't always believe you. But you try to at least give them a heads up. Just a little heads up. Jen has a mom that is so amazing, you guys. I wish I could share. Oh, I know. You know what? I want her to do a live stream. She was supposed to do a little something, and she stood me up. Because she's a Libra too, so she gets in her little feels, and she'd rather luxuriate and do something else maybe. So I have to pin her down for an appointment. We can live stream. She will crack you all up. You think you'll be laughing tail feathers off.
And I said it'd be good, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm off tomorrow.
You
and I
are?
think y'all might be leaving tomorrow.
Okay.
Everything checks out good.
Thank
so.
you for everything.
No problem. It
All
was
right.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
No,
you too.
it's
Thank
okay.
you. Yes. So
Oh,
this is what I want to talk
not
about
there
actually.
anymore.
No.
Did I talk about every? Okay, so yeah. Oh, the doctor. I'll have to tell you about a girl code. I had a doctor
That's the
storm
one
out of
I
here.
thought it was.
Hissy fit. He had a little meltdown, tantrum, because I brought up the 1994 crime bill. He didn't expect it. He was assuming things. He assumed that I was a certain believer, certain whatever. And he had a hissy fit. I just didn't expect it. It's really done us. I mean, I'm just telling you guys, I have really, it's been very interesting to watch people that I used to really, I was never starstruck on that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying, I thought they were just a little, different. But I've been surprised. Let me go back to this here. I want to talk about this subject. So the influencer flu. Did I see Marlon is here? Wait a minute. Hold it. I think I saw Marlon. Marlon, are you here? Chris is here. Wow, Chris, welcome. It's been a while, Chris. Oh, Libra's in the house tonight. I do believe I can hang out with you guys and gals for. Oh, good, Chris. That's nice. I think I saw Marlon. Did I see Marlon? Tell me if I did. If I did see Marlon. There you are, Marlon. Hey, Marlon, how are you? How's the family? It was nice hearing your voice today. Welcome into the chatmosphere. It's been a minute, hasn't it? But I know our good brother Marlon's doing well. He let me know today. Hey there, Jan Patterson. Thank you, Jan. Let's give Jan some love. Jan, I haven't seen you around these parts. Has it been a while? Was it something I said? Stand for our truth. I try. Listen, I really try. I'm telling you, because I can't. I don't know how to play their game. I can't do it. It's very difficult. But I try to have grace, and I try to watch my slick mouth. I really try to, but they push me.
I'm gonna let you keep it
They
there.
push me. They
I'm gonna let
push
you
me.
keep it. I hope you have a good night.
So
Okay. I'm
I've
going
done my
home. I hope you have
best.
a good night, okay?
I've done my gosh darn
Yeah, that's
best.
okay.
So anyway, I will keep you posted on the letter that I write to the doctor. I'm going to write him a nice one. He's going to really know that he heard from me. He really is. Because he really did something today. That was something that I had not seen. I had not seen such a display from a professional. A professional. He did this right over his patient. Right over his patient. He was that triggered that he couldn't even see that he had crossed a line professionally. He had crossed a line. He had moonwalked and back and forth moonwalked over the line. And I'm going to let him know. In words. Words matter. Do words matter? I've heard words matter a lot. So I'm being very careful in the choosing of my words. So anyway, I want to talk about this here. This here, what we're dealing with, every darn day, it's a story, unfortunately. I don't keep up in terms of talking about these things all the time, but if you listen to other content creators like, I bring up Paul Romano, he has a whole segment dropping like flies, and it's caught on. People are using his term. But this here was based on a couple that I found to be interesting. One of them, they say, beautiful and kind model dies at 25 before baby's first Christmas. So this is an influencer, only 25 years old. She's from the UK, and she's one of these Instagram models, they call them. So she is unalived, as they say. I'm not sure about the reason. They said that it could have been a self-deletion. So that is possible, that it was a self-deletion. She leaves behind a baby, a little boy that I think might be 1 year old. So it's sad. I mean, very sad. They said that she boasted having over 40,000 followers on Instagram, where she would upload glamour shots and swimwear photos. So they have created a GoFundMe funds for her child's future and to take some stress off of her family. So I think there are 2 GoFundMe funds. So this was sad because they just talked about some of the people that were pouring out their heartfelt messages about this. I learned a word, crestfallen. Had you ever heard the word crestfallen? Let me write it in the chat here. Crestfallen. That was a word. It was like whenever a journalist, crestfallen. Oh, fallen. It's A, sorry. Whenever a journalist teaches a new word to me, I'm a little impressed, especially it's coming from the New York Times. You don't expect such, right? So they use the term crestfallen.
Attention, please do not get up.
Oh, that's the robot. There's a robot in the room. And did you hear it just talk? It has like a little ball, like when you're out and you see all the Big Brother cameras. It's a Big Brother camera right over here. I will show you if I can, okay? But it talks and it just said, please don't get up. It's a ball kind of camera, so it's probably looking at me too. Hey, here. So, yeah, so this word crestfallen, I had to look it up, and it means dispirited and depressed, dejected, okay, and cowed. And this is something that people are pouring out messages regarding this young person. And this sudden, these are sudden deaths that are happening a lot right now. So they were saying in the article that the world had failed her. This influencer, this model, that the world had failed her. Now, some people took issue with that, and some of the wait a minute, hold it. Hey, where you going? Terry, you want me to change the TV?
No.
Here, come on.
No, I'm not. Whoa, wait, let me get up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Back up here.
All right. Come on, this way. All right. You just sit right down here and have a little sip. And I'm gonna turn the TV up for you. Okay. All right. Swing your legs around. Okay.
Hi, you okay?
How do you turn it off? And I'll do it. You just got up.
Hey. What's going on?
Oh, she said you got it.
He just got up. That's all. It's okay, everybody. If I'm not freaking out, you don't have to.
All right.
Got a little pepperoni?
You hate
You know what I'm
robots,
talking about? You
Christine?
got everybody looking at
I
you
don't like
crazy.
robots either.
You-
I don't like being
you want,
watched by
you want the
robots.
camera on you?
But anyway, you make the best of it, right?
You
You
good
do
right
what
now?
you can.
Okay.
All right,
I
so
can't check on you.
that's right. Sharpen your CPR skills. That's a very good piece of advice. Now, I wanted to read this one comment that says the desperation of the upcoming generations is tragic. They are all searching for attention, validation, and meaning online, which is the last place you're likely to find it. I thought was very insightful. Somebody said she could have been suffering from postpartum depression. A few people had that in the comments. One thing I want to say, when I read the comments from the New York Post, a lot of times I like to see what like the people are saying. This is not an echo chamber, by the way. If you've ever read the comments, it's not a total echo chamber. But I like to see the different opinions, even in something like this, because some people are not as sympathetic right now. Have you noticed, like, if you're on Twitter and there's a doctor that he recently came out as saying that he was sorry, that he said that he was one of the COVID police and he's been injured, injured. I won't say that, you know what I'm saying. So he was just outright saying that he's really sorry, but now he wants to work to bring truth. And a lot of the responses to him, it's a mixed pot. Some people are just really thankful. They're telling him that he's very courageous and they appreciate what he's doing. And then some people are like really opposite, like they'll never forgive him because of how they were treated and that they would never forget. They're not going to give amnesty. That's the word that's thrown around a lot, amnesty. So people are saying they're not going to have amnesty and they're never going to forget what was done to us, a lot of us. So it's been interesting to see the varied responses to him, but he stays 10 toes down. I've been following him on Twitter, so he always has something that now he's really fighting and getting truth out there. So it's just interesting to see a lot that's starting to come out. And what Elon has done to Twitter, it's freed up that really tight grip, that echo chamber. So now you can see more organic, a lot more organic. He's still getting rid of a lot of the bots. In fact, he was saying that a lot of the bots have really been like resistant, like they're kind of like strains. They resist, and they are actually getting smarter. So it's interesting. Now, to go along with what I was saying, an example of this, someone by the name of Bones says, "Oh, please stop making excuses. Social media was her choice. No one forced her to do it." And then someone else, Lily Marlene, says, "Not to mention trying to be perfect with needless tats, implants, and whatever. Maybe if she spent more time fixing her inner self, her child could have had a mother." So this is, like I said, this is, this is somebody named Liza said, "It's scary. Too many people on social media dying. People need to stop social media and start living in the real world, not the fake internet world." So what's happening with the younger people, like I guess my generation, Gen X, or maybe some of the millennials, we were like the last generation to know more organic ways of living. Now, a lot of us, we're here on social media and in these spaces. Young people are having a hard time. And I don't know, 1 minute. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Going to the bathroom, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. All right, wait a minute. I'm going to help you. Well, listen, you know what? I'm going to have to pick this up because I don't want to. It's like when I was sitting here for hours, everything was just so quiet. I thought, let me go live. But you know what? I'm going to pick back up, okay? And later go live, okay? So I will check you out in a bit, okay? All right, keep up with me. I'll be around soon, okay?